Hey everyone, this is Scott from Forgot to Grow Up. Welcome to another edition of ReWatching Legion. Today I'm talking about Season 2, Chapter 14. I'm just going to be sharing my general thoughts after having just finished rewatching this episode. In this episode, David is going through all the different versions of his life that could have been had he taken different paths. So we see him as a billionaire businessman, as a homeless guy, as a stock boy, as a drug addict, as a family man. We see all these different versions of the life that could have been for David had he gone different ways. And we also finally see a quick recap of the life that he has had, which has led to his sister. It's pretty much being killed in a sense. And so I really enjoy this episode because I always like these ones where you get to see like a little bit of like an alternative life for the main character. And so David with his own psychic ability is able to kind of play through these. So it's interesting to see them played out all the different ways. You know, he could have been a billionaire. He can read people's mind. That if he had, you know, a little bit more of a control on it, he might have been able to do that. And so it's really interesting to see. They're all very plausible things that could have happened to David, depending on how, like, the different direction he had chosen in life. But, you know, so I really enjoyed this episode for that, kind of checking it out. On a rewatch kind of feel, it is a little bit like, okay, check. You know what I mean? It doesn't really apply too much into the season or into, like, the overall plot or anything. It just kind of fits in. On a rewatch, you probably could skip this because it's not really... didn't really teach me anything about the show, you know what I mean? Like, so I haven't learned anything that's going to help me for season 2 other than like seeing some different versions of David's life that could have happened. So overall, it's still a fun episode to rewatch. Just I'm trying to get through these quick. I got like a day till the second season comes out. So but yeah, that's pretty much all my thoughts on this one. It was an interesting episode to check out. Don't want to go over all the little bits that were great because it's, you know, it is just a good episode. Just, you know, the things are just what they are. So that's all my thoughts for this episode of Legion. Show me in the comments below what you thought about this episode. Thanks again for joining me today. Sure, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and have a good one.